Alright. This is Tom Schulte, a historian, talking about the Battle of Fredricksburg. After many shots of rich and rare whiskey.
September 1862, the Battle of fucking Antietam's going on. And this is George McClellan's last fucking chance with Abe Lincoln. You know, he goes in there and he does a good job, but he's fucked. He's done. Abe Lincoln's done with him. So he throws him out. He's like, who am I going to put in charge now? He's got two choices. He's got Joe Hooker and he's got George Burnside. Joe Hooker's like, no thanks, man. I'm going to hold off on this. He'll be back later, but Burnside's like, okay, well, I guess I'll do it. He's got sideburns. And
I can just see this reenactment playing out in my head too, like.
So after September of 1862, when Antietam goes down, it's December, and Burnside, you know, he's just getting the push, the political push from Lincoln and everyone, like, we gotta fucking take Richmond. We gotta fuck up these Confederates. So they go in to cross the Rappahannock River at Fredericksburg. And Robert E. Lee is fucking there to meet him. And he's there with his two lieutenants, Longstreet and Jackson. Longstreet's with him above Mary's Heights, and Jackson is over to his right flank. And Burnside, he's just got to keep on pushing. He knows, you know, this is a bad place to push, but he's got to do it. He's got the political shit behind him. So, but they've got some heights behind them too. They've got a bunch of, oh man, they got a fuckload more cannons than the Confederates do. And just blowing the fuck out of everything. All the civilians are getting out of Fredericksburg and shit. And they try to cross the river. And at first, you know, they're trying to take some boats across and shit. Or no, they're trying to build bridges. They got the fucking engineers there. But there's Confederate sharpshooters all around Fredericksburg sniping those fuckers. So, and they can't do anything about it, so they're like, okay, well, this is where the first fucking amphibious landing of the modern era happens. They fill up their little boats and they cross the river. And they go into Fredericksburg and they fucking clear out all these snipers. They have to retreat. And then they build the bridges, they get their whole army over into Fredericksburg. And, you know, lighter.
Get dropped. No, I want pipe tobacco.
So they get into Fredericksburg, and you know, you gotta push. You gotta keep on pushing. Abe Lincoln's behind you. Fucking Abe Lincoln. Can you imagine if Abe Lincoln was behind you? You know, no, you gotta do what he fucking says. Even though you don't want to.
Sounds hardcore.
When you got all this experience in warfare, like, no, that might not be the best idea. Sorry, Abe Lincoln says different. So you gotta do what he says. And you go over there, and you're a Union soldier. You're raiding the shit out of every fucking house you see, stealing everything, burning shit, drinking, smoking weed.
Weed?
You know, they probably would do that too. Like some weed. But maybe some other things they did.
Let's be historically accurate, Tom.
So beyond the city, you've got a field there, and you go a slight hill, Mary's Heights. And you got Longstreet's Corps along the stone wall. And those Union soldiers, they push up that fucking hill. And they got fucking slaughtered. They got fucking owned. You know? The shit kicked out of them. fucking night after, they're just all fucking half of them are dead. They're just laying in the field, people fucking screaming and shit. But what was beautiful about it is all of a sudden the northern lights come out of nowhere. Fucking shit, I'm in Michigan, I haven't seen the northern lights. They see it down in fucking Virginia. How the fuck did that happen? But the northern lights come down on this battlefield. And both sides were looking at it, north and south. And you know what? Just a one-day battle. They got the shit kicked out of them. And there's other shit going on downstream. They're attacking Stonewall Jackson, but he held his ground. And you know what? The Union did better over there, but they didn't send him fucking reinforcements. Fucking Burnside was an idiot. Kept on fucking pushing shit into Mary's Heights. And he got owned. And he got fucking his job replaced by Hooker after that. The guy that didn't want the job originally. But it's okay, because Hooker's going to get owned next at Chancellorsville.
Hooker's going to get raped.
And that's another story.
That's another story. But one day of battle, you know, it's nighttime, the battle's over, you got Confederate soldiers behind the wall, you got Union soldiers on the slope of this hill, slouched down, there's people fucking dying all around, there's wounded, there's dead. There's people running out there trying to get people water and shit. And somehow, you know, it rains and the Union were able to fucking slip out of there. They fucking retreated across the river. It's a good thing they did, because they really could have got fucking owned.
Alright.
But they pieced the fuck out. And you know what? There's a good quote from Robert E. Lee. This battle, at the Battle of Fredricksburg, as he's staring down at these people killing each other. It is well that war is so terrible, else we should grow too fond of it. That's all I've got.